Parents, watch this video before you enroll your child into a private education institute. I'll be dropping truth bombs in the video today. So these are the 5 things that private education university representatives won't tell you. Truth bomb number 1, we know we are not your first choice. When you approach a private education institute, chances are your child isn't well suited for the local education system. And we know this. Singapore's autonomous universities like NUS and NTU are highly ranked in the global league tables. The school fees are heavily subsidized for Singaporeans, and if you wish to, there's the option to pay for the tuition fees using your CPF. Here's a picture of an education fair I went to way back in 2013 or 2014. There were 2 corridors in a junior college. One corridor was full of autonomous universities and the other corridor was full of private education institutes. So parents, please, there is no need to be embarrassed or defensive when a university representative asks about your child's grades. Providing us with their grades helps us provide a customized consultation that isn't based on hypotheticals and what-ifs. Truth bomb number 2. Some of us are working on a commission basis. Whether it's an incentive paid out per head count or an incentive paid out when a certain number of students are recruited, some of us in the industry are working on a commission basis. Sales teams within the private education institutes are split usually by the university partners, and sometimes there's a further split based on a portfolio of courses that they sell. I'm not implying that anyone who works on a commission cannot be trusted. Every good salesperson knows that word of mouth recommendations are the best source of leads. However, you should be aware that some of the representatives are on commission schemes that have the potential to double or even triple their income. Truth bomb number 3. We know your real motivations. Most of the time. We know that for most of you, the motivation at the point of application isn't about the learning. In most cases, people who apply for a degree program are more interested in employment outcomes and the association. Here's what I mean. When we get people to articulate what they look out for in an institute before they enroll into it, they bring up things like ranking, recognition, quality of academic staff portfolio. However, when we start to probe deeper, like asking what kind of academics they are looking for, what kind of ranking is acceptable to them, and why they feel that recognition is important, the reasons are usually distilled down into 2 things. Number 1 is to get a job, and number 2 is to be associated with a specific community. Sometimes it's even more meta. They want the association with a specific community so that it's even easier to get a job. Truth bomb number 4. Degrees alone are not enough to secure a job. This might come as a surprise, but a degree alone is not going to get you a job. And it's unlikely that any institution can guarantee you a job. Seriously, it's unlikely that you get hired by waving your degree in front of an employer's face. Seriously, there's more to getting a job than having a degree. What about the skill sets? Being able to perform during an interview, being able to get the interview in the first place, having the initiative to go on internships, taking time to network with people in the industry you want to go into. Degrees on its own are not enough. Truth bomb number 5. Lower your salary expectations. If you haven't seen the statistics by the Committee for Private Education, go online and do a search on the Graduate Employment Survey outcomes. It's all open and transparent for everyone to see. While an autonomous university graduate might have spent 4 years in school to get their degree, a private education institute graduate takes only about 2 years because the private institutes adopt a trimester system where they have 3 semesters a year instead of 2. Let's do some simple maths. 2 years of working at $2,500 a month adds up to $30,000 a year, or $60,000 in 2 years. This gives the PEI graduate a $60,000 head start in terms of finances and 2 years of real work experience rather than just internships. Given enough time, it kind of levels the playing field.